civilians survived. The people that we've been talking to who are picking through the rubble, and you've got to remember, this is an entirely residential area. It's filled with farmhouses and homes. They say that they're now reduced to trying to find just any documents or any bits of possessions for one of the men who managed to survive, one of the men of the family who managed to survive. There were two of the grandchildren were staying in that partially standing building there, who also managed to survive. But look at what these bombs have done. And the people who were around the village spoke of hearing 3 really loud explosions as bombs were dropped. And they're obviously now utterly terrified. This happened a couple of days ago on Friday. They're still reeling from the shock of it all. And I think it follows a pattern of an increasing number of civilians and civilian targets or civilian locations which appear to be targeted, or certainly not off the agenda of the Russian war machine. Here, I told you, they're trying to pick through the remnants of whatever's left here just to find official documents and anything that the family members who've survived can grasp onto. And a number of these are, I think this gentleman is a relative. We spoke to them earlier. They only speak Ukrainian, but they were saying about how they've spent the past couple of days just sifting through all of this and trying to make sense of what happened. They're pretty much in shock, to be honest, and very concerned about the increasing, what they see and perceive as increasing attacks. The woman that you see there, who's been going through all the rubble, had some pretty choice words for the Russian president when I asked her about what she thought about what was happening in this area. And we know that yesterday we were in a completely different area where civilians who were trying to flee an active combat zone were being fired on as they were trying to flee. So there is no civilian at the moment in Ukraine who feels particularly safe at the moment. There are no international laws, it seems, which are being observed, and a lot of anger and hesitation. Earlier we were talking to the former Ukrainian president, Petro Poroshenko,